Before we get started on today's video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am running a sale on prints on my website currently, and it's a buy one get one free sale, and that counts for all prints of all sizes, and it will be running until further notice. So hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and to another time lapse. Today I am going to be working on this character drawing of Beyoncé and also discussing what it's really like to make art while you're depressed. So first I'm just gonna talk about the piece for a little bit. Basically, I came up with this idea randomly to do a small series, a Beyoncé series of character drawings where I draw pictures of her with candy. And I don't really remember why I decided to draw her with candy. I was just looking at these pictures I have of her where I really love her outfits and her hair, and then her outfits and everything kind of like reminded me of different types of candy. So I was like, I'm gonna just draw her with candy. And so this is the first, I guess, installment of the series. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. But anyway, on to today's topic. So I wanted to talk about this because this has been discussed on Twitter a lot amongst artists, and it's just always something that people talk about, and that's artists and their work supposedly being better when they're depressed or sad or heartbroken. I'm sure y'all have seen it. People will be like, oh, so and so and her boyfriend just broke up, oh, this album about to be lit, you know. Stuff like that. And they'll say things like artists are like nothing without their pain, and most artists are depressed and that's why their work is so good. And it gets kind of annoying after a while, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not the only one who thinks so. So I just wanted to talk about that from an artist's perspective. Now, I think most people think that artists who are heartbroken or are like on drugs or like struggling, like really going through some shit, make the best work during that time. And people really encourage that. So I'm gonna talk to you about what it was like for me as an artist when I was going through some shit. So when I was at my lowest, definitely had to be 2016. And that year I was poor. I was in a lot of debt and just going further and further into debt, even though I was working my ass off, working overtime every day at my job. It was just a lot going on. I was living in another state. I didn't have any friends there, or I didn't know anybody there really except the people that I went to work with. I had no way to get around, so I never left the house, never spent time with people. I was really lonely and just felt all by myself, and like I was just going through the worst time of my life all by myself. And during that whole year, I didn't make, I barely drew, like, at all. I probably forced myself to do about 2 or 3 projects that year. And they're up on my channel, probably. But I would get, like, commissions, and I really needed the money, so I would take them even though I knew I had no inspiration to draw at all. And then I would either like push through, like really struggle to get it done and make the money, or I would just like cancel on people and send them their deposit back because I just couldn't do it. Like when I'm depressed like that, I cannot draw. I don't know why, I just can't. I don't have the inspiration or the energy at all to draw. So every time I got an idea for a new project, I would lose that inspiration almost instantly. I wasn't promoting any of my work because I didn't want people to start asking for more commissions. And I was pretty much relying just on my existing prints to make money that year from art. So yeah, to me, I really don't think that, this whole thing about artists making their best work when they're sad, it definitely does not go for every artist at all. Because then I think about what it was like for me to make art when I was most happy, and that was in 2015 when I was in love. I was glowing and just happy and in love, like how you are when you're being loved on. And I not only drew so much inspiration from the person that I was with. He was like my muse, and I drew him a lot, but I also like suddenly just had this energy to get up every day and just draw. I didn't have anything planned out. I would just get up and draw and just do whatever. And it ended up being the most productive and creative year of my entire art career. And I made the most money that year too. I was like a true full-time artist that year. I was just doing everything. I had so much work done that year, and that happiness was a huge part of it. I was just like working on multiple projects at once, and I was just really able to brainstorm new ideas on how to promote myself as an artist. And I just had so many creative, original ideas that I never had before. That was like the first year where I really like drew things from imagination rather than just copying a photo of a celebrity. So that was a big creative year for me. And so it was the complete opposite. And it wasn't just a big year for me with my drawings, but also with like writing. Like I wrote, I finished a book. I was writing a bunch of short stories and poems. It was like, and they were all about love and happiness. So like my happiness really was fueling me. And so I really think that, I don't know, I just feel like people should really stop encouraging this whole depressed artist thing. Like, it's just not factual. Obviously, there can be somebody who is better at creating when they're emotional or like upset or whatever. Like, that's their outlet, maybe. But for me, art is an outlet and it's an escape, but it's not something that I do to get away from my problems or to like get all of my negative energy out. It's something I do because it makes me happy, and I love creating things that don't exist, and I love bright, vibrant colors. And so when I'm not happy, the type of art that I like to create, my happiness, or my sadness is gonna reflect on that, and it just doesn't mix. I think when I'm depressed, I am able to create one type of art and not another. I'm not able to draw, but I can write like crazy when I'm depressed. When I'm really sad or heartbroken, I can always write poems, and I write about love a lot, and I journal a lot. So writing is something that I can do, but drawing is not. So, and there are a lot of artists like that. They need happiness and positivity to create. This whole depressed thing, it's just annoying, and it's not true. I really don't like that narrative at all, especially when people are like encouraging it, like, I can't wait till so and so like is going through some shit again. That's terrible. I mean, that's just how I feel. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. And if you're an artist, you could definitely leave your feedback about how you handle creating when you're going through something, or what it's like for you, and what it's like when you're happy. And yeah, I hope you guys like the drawing. I have more time-lapse videos coming soon. Gonna be uploading twice a week from now on. I promise. I actually have the time now, because art is my job now, so I can do this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye. This is what all of my stickers look like when I finish them. Let me know how you like this tutorial. Leave a comment and tell me how you make your stickers, or where you get your stickers made. If you want to share that information, I don't know. I'm not going to use it. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to be inclusive here. Let me know if you cut them out manually like I do.